The other big thing about a software like Lawmatics, and we haven't talked about yet, is metrics, KPIs. Like, I believe truly that if you cannot measure like a marketing source that you are spending money on, then you shouldn't do it. So, and it might be working really well for you, and taking it off the table might kill your business. But if you can't measure what's working, you shouldn't do it at all, right? And so to come back to like one of the most important metrics, I think, is acquisition cost, right? These are things you and me, Nick, like we know that like the back of our hand, right? Like we live and die by CAC, customer acquisition cost, right? But like lawyers don't even know what that is, but they should, right? If your average revenue from a customer, from a client at a law firm is $2,500, but you're spending $5,000 to get that client in marketing, well, that doesn't work, right? So to come back to this example where it's like, all right, let's say you spent $500 to get that DUI client, right? And you made $5,000 from them for the case. Well, now if you go get another $1,500 from them, that just increases, like the ratio of your cost of acquisition to the revenue side, right? Which is really, really good, big metric to pay attention to. My view is you need to be able to slice and dice. You need to be able to slice and dice your data however you want. I view it as you need to be able to ask whatever question you want of your data, right? So if I want to ask that question, which is like, okay, which type of criminal defense case is more valuable to my business? You should be able to ask that question of your data and get an answer, right? And I think that's pretty fundamental. Well, most fundamental would be just general source tracking, right? Like I'm spending this much money on an AdWords campaign, and this is the ROI that I'm getting. But being able to slice and dice that ROI and analyze the revenue that you're generating from a particular matter, a particular type of case, and how much time you're spending on it. These are all things that you should be able to look at in many different ways.